Welcome to There Are No Orcs. Basically, if you were to take some of the best bits of like a micro RTS like Stick War Saga and combine it with an auto battler like Tabs or Steelfront or Ants with Guns, you'd find this. Now, there's also some fun buildings, right? So basically what we have to do is spawn in an army as well as generate some money here. So let's go ahead and generate farms, get a barn in the middle. And now we've got to wait for our money. But basically, every 19 seconds, this building is going to spawn in a swordsman. He's going to run across the field and try to take control of these neutral mines, attack these towers, and ultimately defeat the demonic portal spewing forth enemies. Now, we generate gold passively, and right here we've got a tuning crystal and a power crystal that generate money. And then by putting these little sort of like farms right next to this barn, well, we're generating 15 gold every 20 seconds, and he basically boosts that. So right now we've got 214, and I think what we're gonna need is some more troops, right? So let's go ahead and spend some of our precious money here and get a few swordsman barracks. Now we'll take one of these free rerolls, and there we go, an archery barracks for 150 gold. So if we save up, we'll be able to complement our swordsman with a supporting archer. Now, I don't think there's a way to basically trigger them all to spawn at the same time. It's just like a matter of when you place them. And so I guess there's an art to that. But I guess that's part of the fun and joy of the auto battler aspect of the game. So right here, transmutation gains 10 gold when meteor strike kills an enemy unit. Oh, so I have a meteor strike and I didn't kill the enemies, so I didn't get the gold from it, but I definitely did some good damage on these lemurs. Okay, not lemurs because they have an E at the end, so it's lemures. I mean, I don't know. But these are all tier 1 buildings, and if we save up 1,000 gold, we can upgrade our hero here. For every 1 gold held, skill cooldown rate is increased. Okay, so we want to stack massive amounts of gold. And I did see some buildings like a bank generates 20 gold saved in this building, collected upon selling. Okay. But right now, I think, as much as I would love to just stack and upgrade, I think we want to get some money out first. So I want to get some farms. There's some interesting things like black markets and stuff like that, but let's go ahead and put another archery barracks down here, because the enemy's still sending out these lemures. And oh, the enemy core actually has 20,000 hit points and 20 attack damage. Now, we still have to get through 4 of these neutral towers before we can even think about that. We're keeping the enemy units at bay, so one of the things we can do is, well, speed things up a little bit. Now, when do we generate? I don't really have any indication. Oh no, there's a little blue circle. Okay, I'm just about to get my meteor strike ability, and it probably makes sense to use that earlier. Can I strike the tower? I think I can. So whenever I purchase an economy unit, I spawn a swordsman, but they don't spawn them very frequently, I don't think. So we're almost at 1,000, so we might as well just we're holding the line here at this stage of the game. So we're gonna spend the money and upgrade. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to upgrade. Oh wow, and the enemy is definitely sending in more of these little demon dogs. I don't wanna say lemure again, or lemur, because to me they look like little demon cat dogs. Aha, so we get a relic. So what do we want? Every 200 seconds, all buildings instantly generate. That's pretty good. Or there's a monastery that can give monks more HP, or swordsmen gain 20 max HP and current HP per kill. Permanent. Is that for the swordsmen that are alive? Or just swordsmen in general, they just keep stacking? I'm gonna go ahead and go for that, as much as the other ones sounded pretty cool. And you may have noticed that we just got access to another set of tiles. So I can put this pretty much anywhere. And I'm actually gonna move all my military buildings up so that I can start stacking, I think another farm barn over here. Yeah, another farm, boom. Economies should be doing pretty decently right now. And oh, the first tier 2 unit that I can purchase is Spearman. Plus 12% generation per speed per minute. Okay. So we've got some new units as the enemy sends in tons and tons of stuff. And to upgrade even more, we're gonna need 2,000 gold. So we kind of have to juggle. Oh, we got a new unit, a fire imp, between working our economy and working on our military, which is just classic. Generates meteor strike damage +1. That sounds cool. An armory Changes the generated swordsman archer of buildings in the same column to spearmen and crossbowmen. Oh gosh. Do you know what that means? Swordsman and archer. So if I move this back here and move this in a column, that's all of these. So now I get, look at it, it's a spearman, and the guy coming out of the archery barracks will now be a crossbowman. So presumably more hit points and do more damage. Plus the crossbowmen are dealing armor piercing. That's really cool. Yeah, we're just gonna mass out the economy here. Oh, this is cool. So generates +4 gold per adjacent empty tile. I have this perfect area here. So this should generate 32 gold every 20 seconds. I guess that's all right. But you have to keep a lot of tiles free in order to utilize that. I think at this point, I'm liking my army composition. The fact that we're sending out armored spearmen and crossbowmen. And we just destroyed a tower, so we got a chest, and that is going to give us a relic. Archers gain 70% attack per kill. Leveling up the shop no longer requires time. That's interesting. I like that. I feel like we're pretty much focusing on a decent army. Oh gosh, and we've got a new abyssal toad, a giant frog monster. But one tower's down, this one's about to fall. The enemy army isn't really keeping up with this. Oh yeah, this is the relic, the archery barracks, so we should put that in. It'll go right there. Oh, and we got another relic from killing another tower? Empty tiles generate 10 gold every 10 seconds. Oh man, every 30 seconds units heal 50% of their damage? Yes. I mean, that seems pretty good. And we get a level up from level 2 to level 3, though it will take a little bit of time. And once that's up, I'm gonna go ahead and do a refresh on the shop. But yeah, we're like at their gates right now. I'm thinking that once you hit level 3 and 4, you'll probably be able to buy like siege equipment, but I really am digging how they've done this game. Like, RTS games can sort of be stressful, but sort of turning them into like an auto battler, I feel like brings back a lot of the joy of just watching big armies fight. Oh, wow. Okay, swordsmen are gonna be even stronger. I don't think we have swordsmen, but I think we're gonna find out about them. So, speculatively, oh, here we go. The wizard kindergarten generates, transform the adjacent building on the right into a random building. Oh, I don't know if I want that. I mean, it's gotta be good, and we should probably try it. Adjacent economy and culture buildings generate plus 25%. Now that's big. So I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna sell this guy. And so we need this away from our economy. Move all the military up, and then put another economy piece right next to it. Oh, Philosopher Guild generates 0 gold. That's weird. I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know what this does, but maybe there's something at play here. There's something going on there. Where are the other tier 3 buildings? An alchemy lab generates, attempts to consume 1 empty tile in the same column and grants 400. There's just some stuff. Like the default language of this game was in Chinese. Ooh, monks. 20% generation speed per adjacent culture's building. So I think both of these are cultures. So if I put them here, I'll generate monks at 160% speed. So that's fantastic. That is a big army. Okay, the enemy is putting it on, man. Oh, that was a spearman barracks, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. I think by... Oh my gosh, they're just sending that much stuff at me now. I guess I should be using these. The enemy's just right here. I can't do anything. Oh, I can get stables. I think I was a little bit too keen on my own abilities here. And now we're getting wrecked. Geometry Institute. The luggage emerges. Okay, so that's interesting. A suitcase that can eat people popped out and basically saved me. And he's just killing everything. Maybe that's what the enemy did? I thought we were about to lose. Okay, that seems good. Yeah, so he's gonna be able to eat 120 something more things, or maybe that's how long he's available to us. Oh, we got a new monument. Generates 1 tile. 10% generation speed per adjacent military building. I think that means a column. So if I put him like here, maybe I'll start generating more and more space. That's the hope. Now, we probably might want to start saving up. Yeah, and I got to use my abilities. These meteor strikes more, that's for certain. Look at this, we've got a new knight out here, 80 health. Though he did go out fast because he basically just charged into the enemy ranks. Yeah, this is tough, man. I don't know if... I guess we're generating these. Just swordsman barracks. Like, what am I supposed to do with 5 swordsman barracks? I have nowhere to put them. So here we go. In a few seconds, do we get to generate? Oh, he generated a single space, which I guess is better than nothing. This is such a weird game, and I absolutely love it. And you'll notice after we finish this battle, there's so much more content that we're gonna be able to consume here. All right, so we're gonna level up, and we're gonna wait till the level up process is complete, do a free refresh to see if we can't get the tier 4 buildings. So I guess what we really need is to switch those two, so all the buildings around him are culture. Yeah, he's at 180%. He's at 180% whether we have the Philosopher's Guild or not. So ultimately, it's like, is our economy keeping up? Is our military keeping up? How are things looking? But yeah, I feel like the way to play is definitely 2x speed. Once we generate this new column, I can just slap down all of these buildings that I'm generating for free. Griffins? Oh, dude, I want a griffin nest. Deal 200% damage? Yes. Archers fire 2 arrows. I mean, that seems like efficient and effective. We have tons of archers, but I'd rather have steel talon griffins because griffins just sound cool. Yeah, let's get some griffins out here. Oh my gosh, how many griffins did I get? I need an armory now. All right, so any tier 4 buildings? Any griffin nests? My army is large and in charge. Hey, there it is. A mercenary camp. Instantly generates swordsman × 3 and archer × 2 upon purchasing or selling. Okay, we'll take it because it's new and we like new stuff. Oh, and this can generate more tiles. I am gonna do that just so we can place more units down. And a wizard university generates wizard. 30% generation speed per adjacent empty tile. Oh man, that's interesting. I mean, I'm gonna get one, but technically there's no adjacent empty tiles right now. All right, so I'm not seeing any new enemy units. Their big ones are the abyssal toads. Where are my griffin? All right, so there's one. Okay, so I was expecting griffin riders like Warcraft 3, but they're just giant griffins, like eagle lion things, and they're pretty sweet. I am definitely enjoying them. I want to keep this griffin nest. Yeah, I'm digging this game, man. I'm enjoying it. And my army is kicking butt. Not only that, but I had quite a few meteor strikes. It's just like, how are they gonna stop my army, you know? All right, so we did generate some new tiles. Now, if I put him here, well, he's at 160%, generating a wizard. Do we see any wizards on the... Yeah, there's one right here. I can't... Okay, there's 2 wizards, actually, and there's the 3rd. Let's go ahead and pause this. So the wizard deals area damage. Oh, man, this is sweet. And we're generating newer tiles. Oh yeah, once we save up to 5,000, I'll be able to buy an entire new column. Enemy tower destroyed, we got a new relic. Instantly gain 7 knights with the effect repeating every 30 seconds. Yes, yes indeed. More cavalry on the battlefield. This sounds awesome. Now where is that? I wish there was like a little timer if I hover over the Savarnish Knight. Oh, there's our new column. Yeah, my army's crushing it. Guess we'll do a griffin nest. Oh, a fighting club. Generates 1% max HP permanently to melee units. 10% generation speed per adjacent military building. So I guess what we could do is sell that and put that in there. And he's not doing too much. Where would be the best spot? Right there, 180%. All right, we took out another tower. We're at the demonic portal. Let's pick a new relic. I don't have any tavern. Generates random unit. 30% generation speed per adjacent building type. Will only generate powerful units. Okay, well, let's find one of those then. There's the tavern. Let's put it into action. Let's see what he does. Put him a little further back, and he's at 130% per adjacent building type. But which building type do we need? Doesn't boost him. Yeah, I think maybe it's different type. But we've achieved victory, and we got new equipment. But remember, the battle just began because that was this commander, and now we can choose this guy, Gustav, who's got venture capital, 75% chance to double your gold. Success rate minus 10%. If failed, half your gold. Okay, that's scary. But we'll try it out because he's got new stuff. There's something called the Forge, 10 fragments, 1 new equipment. Sure, I guess. And we're back in it. So let's go ahead and pause and assess. Bodyguard agency. If no enemies on your side of the field, generates 10 gold instead. Wow, that's really cool. So that could really play out if we keep them on our side of the map. Which side is that? Are the mines the midpoint? There's a little bit of like an information issue, we'll call it. And I would like a barn Let's go ahead and speed things up. All right, so we will need to generate troops. Yeah, but I like these towers look like the Eye of Sauron, but obviously there's 4 of them. It's a fun game. And you know what? I'm a simple man. I like me some fun games. So sending forth our first swordsman, we have collected a mine and he's gonna get smited by the tower. I think the next thing we'll want is some archers to back up our swordsman. Yeah, kill that little dog. And there's the bodyguards. Oh wow, they have 60 health and they do 5 attack versus, wow, he's so 3 times the health. I mean, I guess we want more bodyguard agencies and farms. Yeah, and I didn't know if like adjacent means diagonal too. Some games are really, you know, picky about that. Wait, when can I, did I already upgrade? I don't remember clicking that, oddly enough. Yeah, I'm kind of going hard on the farms this time around. Though we're definitely gonna need units, as you can see, but these bodyguard agencies, they either give me money. Oops, I did not mean to sell that. That is very unfortunate. Let's see, what's the relic? Instantly destroys all unit, no thank you. Oh, is this, oh man, what's that? Monty Python and the Holy Grail reference? Economy goes down, but military goes up. That's interesting. I think we'll do the bunny, just because that's funny. Instantly destroys all units. Oh, but I was expecting a little bunny to like run around the field, but that's not instantly now, is it? Yeah, and so this guy's just automatically upgrading his level. That's really curious. And I guess the bunny kills not only their units, but ours as well. Adjacent economy and culture buildings. Oh, we definitely want that. Yeah, they're like at our door here, aren't they? Some swordsmen and an armory to turn these guys into the big ones. Yeah, it turns swordsmen and archers into spearmen, so we just want to like stack this row out. Hey man, we already leveled up and got another one. Yeah, so him automatically upgrading is weird. Holy Grail. Okay, so there are some Holy Grail references. Knight's charge, crossbows attack, speed, yeah. But they don't pierce armor. Interesting. I guess I should have read all of it before I chose. And there's a $1,200 building. Generates 1% of the current gold held. Okay, that could be nuts if we're able to save up for that. And then there's that weird mysterious building, the Philosopher's Guild. It just generates 0. Oh, you know what? You put this next to the wizard building that will have a chance to, yeah, I'm gonna take this and just hold on to it. Because it doesn't do anything. It's generating 0 gold. Transforms the adjacent building on the right into a random building. Okay, so we'll take this. It's the Philosopher's Stone right next to the Wizard's building. Okay, yeah, so I see how this works now. Oh, and there's a stable. All right, so how's the army looking? Crossbowmen basically don't have crossbows anymore. They have Chuko News, and their fire rate is just so deliciously fast. And I want more military buildings, although we did get another armory. So we'll put that in this column. Put the armories at the top. And we need some archers and swordsmen to turn into spearmen. Enemy tower is destroyed. All right, we got a relic. What do we get? Griffin steel. Oh yeah, 2 griffin nests. Yes, please. Oh, and look. Okay, so we got a spearman barracks. That's a tier 2 building. I'd rather have the wizard try to turn him into something bigger. Monastery for monks. I mean, I guess why not? We do have this relic just staring us in the face. All melee units, movement speed's down, but armor goes up by 3. I wonder if that's worth it. Or we could re-roll, actually. Let's re-roll. Griffins gain lifesteal. Yes, please. And we get 2 more griffin roosts. Hey, there's another row. And a relic. Every tile generates 10 gold every 10 seconds. Yes. Oh, empty tiles. I mean, that's a lot of money right now. How many empty tiles do we have? Like 14 of them? Biscuits, man. All right, and then we can start getting a treasury to just spam money. A brokerage. Transfers left adjacent buildings generation speed to right adjacent. Oh man, this is gonna get... There's a wizard tower, so let's put that guy into play. In a fight club. There's just so many weird buildings in here, man. Oh, it's a griffin nest now, so we want to keep that. It's better than, like, you know, a swordsman barracks. That's kind of funny, man. Yeah, the griffins, and we've got them relicked out. We're about to take down another tower. All right, so let's see venture capital. So we have a 75% chance to double our gold. Okay. Hey, it doubled. Ooh, generates 3 gold per different building. By name owned. I mean, this Gustav is cracked. I want something that helps wizards. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose all my gold, but after 5 minutes, I'm gonna get 3 times that amount? Sure. I mean, I'm generating money pretty quickly. And then I wonder if I did that and then I venture capital it, if I could double it, just to see how much gold I could get in this game. Oh, we've got a new unit, the Tyrant. Okay. Were they here the last time? I feel like we would have noticed if they were. All right, I guess I will place this building down. It's an economy building. Barn economy, okay. And I don't know when our crazy money's gonna come in. Yeah, their army's pretty much kicking butt right now. So we need some military buildings. We definitely do. But remember that we have this little like luggage. I don't know why it's called the luggage and why it eats people, but it does, which is pretty funny and weird. And we're about to level up and get another row of buildings. So what's the relic? Wormlings in a dragon nest? Okay, I want a dragon nest. I'm gonna put it in the back here. I almost put it next to the wizard that would morph it. And we got a free philosopher building again to mess with the wizard. Whoa, what's this? Consumes 50% of gold and deals, okay. But yeah, the enemy's like on us. So where's our luggage? Not triggered. Once one of our buildings dies, then it triggers. Yeah, this is gonna be a massive momentum swing though. When we do, the luggage emerges. And look at him just instantly 99999ing everybody. Except for this guy down here. Oh, they've got a wormling. Griffins, get him. Oh wait, that's my wormling. What's he shooting at? I thought that was someone else's. Okay, I just got the money. Now we're gonna venture capital it. I have $27,000. I think like with our last hero, a lot of money was like, you know, 2,000, 3,000. That's pretty nuts. Let's get some more dragon nests. A siege workshop, absolutely. Per culture building. Okay, so if we put you next to a culture building, you'll generate faster. I need more culture. More dragons too. Griffins. Oh, I'm getting such just like beastly units. Taverns are fun. Another dragon nest. With all this money, I mean, why not? Okay, so let's put a simple farmland in the way there. Yeah, so how's my army doing? Crushing. Just straight crushing. We're at max level. We're gonna venture capital and try to get... Oh, we halved it. So we got up to like 25 grand. I thought we were gonna get like 50,000. But so there is risk reward. And we got a new relic. What did we get? The shop no longer offers level 1 and 2 buildings. That's pretty good. Now we'll only get good stuff. Another siege workshop. Look, we got catapults out there. Yes. And they do well against around culture buildings. So we'll surround that. But we're already laying siege to the demonic portal. And life is good. Though they did just spawn in a ton of stuff. Let's see if we see any new buildings. No, not really. Siege workshop is the greatest, but being able to go from like a little orc with a club to armored orcs with spears and crossbows to knights to wizards to dragons to catapults to griffins has been quite a fun experience in this silly and incredibly fun little game. All right, so here we go. These are all the enemy units. The enemy does have enemy dragons. They have their own winged... Wait, what's that? A winged grenadier. Okay. He does splash damage. But I think we'll be able to stop him. There we go. The knights look cool. Yeah, this is quite fun. I wanted to venture capital my money and try to get like 100 grand, but risk reward. Okay, how's the wizard guild doing? Oh, he just turned that into something crazy. Let's give him a philosopher's guild. He'll turn that into something. Yeah, another one too. All right, I think he just popped it out and he got a mercenary camp. So we'll give him another philosopher's stone. Go back to 2x speed and go back to crushing the enemy core. I'm curious what the third leader is gonna be that we're gonna get access to, because they all play distinctly different, and we're also getting like new armor pierces. So I've got like heroes gear down here. All right, so that gives me range units plus 5% and relic rerolls is decreased. Enemy wave delay of 20 seconds. That's kind of nuts. Now to unlock, oh wow, I have to win brutal plus within 15 minutes. So here's what it looks like. I've got a single swordsman barracks in the bodyguard agency producing units. I'm gonna try to take that mine up there to generate some gold. And I went pretty hard in on the economy here. And I'm hoping it's gonna pay off. Yeah, we're generating 60 gold every 20 seconds. Nice, okay. With that, as much as I want more economy, I think we're gonna need some more military. And we'll probably go with a bodyguard agency. And then when we can, another bodyguard agency, because remember, if no enemies on your side of the field, they'll generate gold, and if there are enemies, they'll just generate troops that are pretty powerful at this early level. So the mine was lost, the mine was recaptured, and they call it a mine. I'm gonna move that there. Then there's at least some like synergy here. And then I would feel much better with some more military might at our disposal. So we'll get another archery barracks and a swordsman barracks. Now this is brutal difficulty, right? All right, we got to level 2, and our relic of choice is gonna be the mandrake. What I would really love is that level 1 building. You know what? This could be put to use here. The armory, that's what I need. Changes the swordsmen and archers. That's like a pretty big like inflection point on our power on what would be a line graph at the end of like a classic RTS game like StarCraft to let you know, once you got the armory, you really upped your military potential here. And there we go. So now what we want to do is put swordsmen and archers there and get some spearmen too. Another relic. Archers gain 70% attack per kill. Neither of those are that great. I was hoping, okay, crossbowman's range is minus 50%, but attack is up 100%. The effects triggered when purchasing a building are triggered an additional time. We'll take Mori's arrow, so archers are even better. And I would like another armory when I can afford it. All right, we got 2 relics to choose from. All buildings instantly generate every 200 seconds, sounds pretty good. And repeater crossbows. Now, I'd like a little bit more gold before we try our venture capital special ability. And paired with the treasury, it would go pretty well. You know what, let's just do it, and we double our money, and now we'll get a treasury. And man, we're already here. The first 2 towers are down, we're working on the last 2. And just using our armories to instantly upgrade tier 1 buildings into tier 2 buildings. It's pretty fantastic. Oh, we got a new guy. They're like a brute. They're armored with armor piercing. That is cool. Okay, so I can do that and immediately click on the different units. I really like that. That's a nice quality of life little feature within the game. Now the next VC money is only gonna be 65% chance to double. But we just hit level 4, got a relic, and we're gonna do, we immediately get a siege workshop. That's pretty massive. Now, unfortunately our venture capital reset. Yeah, but these brutes remind me of like the Lord of the Rings armored trolls from the Battle of Minas Tirith. I mean, those guys had Gandalf scared. A mercenary camp. Instantly generates upon purchasing or selling. Okay. I don't know if that's that great. Taverns are cool. Stables are also cool. More stables, please. More mercenary camps. We just went up. Now, I blew all the money that I was saving for the VC money, but you know what? It is what it is. We got catapults out there, and they're already shelling those towers. Oh, wow. Skeletal champions? What is that? That must have come out of the mercenary camp. I'm curious what games the developers played, because I see so many fun, like, maybe references to, like, so many of my favorite things. There's Lord of the Rings. I swear, like, with these mercenary camps, it kind of reminds me of Warcraft 3. Okay, they generate on purchasing or selling. So if I place another mercenary camp, purchasing or selling, I just purchased. Where's the units? See, I sold. It's interesting. Oh, what I'm thinking is the tavern. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, when you purchase this and sell it, I see how that works now. Okay, I now understand mercenaries. All right, let's VC this. Yeah, give me that money. Give me that money. Because they're like all up on us, man. You know, I never bought this really. The recruitment center. The luggage has emerged. See, I knew the luggage was gonna come out and save our bacon. Yeah, he just crushes their entire army. Okay, so you do want the wizards out by themselves. Yeah, and the random generation of units is huge. Yep, now we're crushing them. Thanks to the luggage coming in and saving our bacon. Although this is brutal, so we gotta expect things to get a little bit tricky here. Siege workshop and a dragon nest. Yep, that is going to help us. Where did my dragon nest go? I guess you only get one. Well, another siege workshop never hurt nobody. Unless you're the enemy. I really want more. Yeah, because I think the siege equipment, no, it's actually pretty good AoE on their army units. I want a dragon nest, a griffin nest. There's the dragon nest. Yes. Monastery will generate monks. There's another griffin nest. We'll wait to purchase that. I need more tiles. I'm running out of room. Yeah, man. So many different units out there. Pretty good unit composition. No, we just took out instantly. Yeah, wizard attacks blast. Yeah, we want more wizard stuff because we've got plenty of them. Enemy towers destroyed. What did the relic that we got? Instantly gain tiles up to the maximum limit. Oh my gosh. Okay, now our wizard towers are gonna be just pumping out troops because there's nothing really adjacent to them. Wait, can I not generate any more tiles though? Let's just, yeah. Venture capital my money, even though it was pretty modest amounts. And we just got victory on Brutal Plus, or on Brutal. Enemy wave delay is huge. Shop refresh cost of, yeah. Another enemy wave delay? Yes. Okay, so we'll do Brutal Plus to unlock Von Tarpschflamme. So I'm gonna get a recruitment center early. Instantly generates 1 swordsman when purchasing an economy building. So I do that, and I just got a swordman. Now this park is technically culture, but he'll generate a decent amount of gold. Okay, and now we'll just speed things up. So I have a single swordsman, and I have the bodyguard agency. So I really do need some money to get swordsman barracks out. The mine's captured. He'll instantly die. There's no Lemurians yet, so we'll be able to get 60 gold relatively easily. And then we'll save up and get a 3rd swordsman barracks. I really want a barn in here. Still no barns. Well, we'll just get lots of swordsmen. Wait for the upgrades and turn them into spearmen with an armory. Yeah, controlling those 2 mines is pretty key for early game economy, which, duh. And what is fun is when I do purchase an economy building, we immediately get 1 swordsman. But I don't know how good that is in the long run, you know? We're about to level up. What relic? Lose all gold and after 300 receive double it. Stables additionally generate 1 swordsman. And I get 3 stables for what is effectively free. That's an obvious yes, because these are knights. We just went Riders of Rohan style cavalry here. And oh, they generate faster when they're near economy buildings, so we'll put them down there. I love that. Like the stables, the horses do better around like the crops that they would be eating. All right, let's try to get it ourselves an armory here, because if we can, that's a big win early. Converting an entire row of tier 1 troops into tier 2, as we've done previously. Yeah, we're producing horses pretty quickly. I do like it. Enemy towers destroyed. What's the relic? Give me something for my knights. Ooh, I don't. All right. The number of tiles has reached the limit. Monuments. Okay, that'll play in later. Oh, I guess we'll do the monastery. And I did get a monument tile. There's my armory. That's what I needed. All right. Yes, Knights charge. Beautiful. So we just went heavy on the cav. I can probably sell that farm now. All right, now we just need economy. Monks heal. Sure, sounds good. Wait, how many? What's with all these philosophers? I don't need all the philosophers, do I? I have way too many buildings. What am I supposed to do with all these? That's crazy. Okay, we're gonna venture capital and get 5K. Bada boom, bada bing. And look for some economy buildings to put around our knights, because look at how fast they are. They immediately sprint to the front line. In terms of supply line, it's gonna be fantastic. Adjacent culture and economy. We want some dang economy. There we go. Farmlands. It's just so thematic to stick them around my horses like that. And I guess we'll get a monument here. There we go. 2 monuments in action. He needs to be around more military, doesn't he? Ooh, Griffin Nest already is a yes. Perfect. Perfect. But our buildings are pretty much like maxed out. So I'm not entirely sure what to do, but like, look at how many little relics we have. Because we're already pretty much there. This is Brutal Plus. You're lying. It's not difficult enough. It's funny. I was just playing a game earlier. I was like, this game's too difficult. And I would say that this one is not difficult enough. Look at these monks just creating a wall. They're not doing any damage, but they're just auto-healing themselves. Oh, I'll take the money. All right, I got an armory to turn those. And Griffin Nests, taverns, wizard universities. They do so good spawning when there's nothing around them. Farmland to put around my knights. Where are you? I don't know what these Philosophers Guild do. It's so strange. Level 5 buildings become free? That's crazy. We'll just lower their towers. I'm not ready to... I mean, we're already here. I've won so many battles. Mercenary building's kind of cool. Hey, we got a new unit. This is the Lemur Summoner. Oh, it's like a necromancer that summons the little like demon cats. I assume they mean lemur and it's just like a spelling error, but from now on they're gonna be called lemurs for me. Although it doesn't make sense, right? They wouldn't actually just be like lemurs. Lemurs aren't mean little critters, are they? Oh, here's more stables. More stables, more knights. Yep, and there it is. The enemy core is down under 1,000 and boom. We've won some new stuff. Now I wanna see, yes! Okay, so Royal Collection selects a relic. Shop is level 5 at the start. I mean, excuse me? That's insane power creep between these 3 heroes. It's not even like, that's wild. Anyway, this has been There Are No Orcs. Even though we played as the orcs, yeah. It was default in Chinese, but in like, I don't know, man. Game's fun. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one.